Here is why you don't chase shortcuts. Shortcuts are shiny objects that produce no money. And if you continue chasing shiny objects, you will not close any transactions. Your clients will leave you. They'll forget you even existed because you posted one video and then you chased another shiny object and you created a little ebook on Canva and then you decided to blast your email list. It's just all this start stop. And what it does is it kills your nervous system. It kills the trust with your audience. So instead, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick 3 skills that you know. Dig deep into your intuition right now, and I want you to build out those skills. I'm going to give you some examples today. And if you're new to me, hi, I'm Tiffany Rose. I teach mortgage loan originators, entrepreneurs across the United States how to earn a 6-7 figure income through mortgage, mindset, money, and marketing strategy. Okay. So if you're in the mortgage biz, this is for you. And if you are any entrepreneur, you need to know marketing strategies, mindset, and time management also. So welcome to my world. Make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you follow so you can get all the upcoming notifications. And this is free 99. This is free advice for you. So why wouldn't you do it? Comment below on some of your aha moments, questions that you have, because my team and I like to go back in and help you and continue to give you little mini coachings in the comment section. So here's what I want you to do. Number one, I'm going to give you an example of through lines that will help you generate leads. But you got to promise yourself right now that you're going to stick with these 3 choices that you're going to make until you see a monetary result. Because what happens is when you see a monetary result, that's when you trust yourself. That's when you're like, oh my God, my nervous system feels safe. So I know that life is good. I know if I continue down this path, I know I'm going to close deals, I'm going to generate leads, I'm going to have plenty of money, and everything's going to be great. So when you don't feel like everything's going to be great, like you make good decisions, that's when the scramble happens. That's when you're looking for the shortcuts. So I love this saying. Money likes speed, but wealth loves true time in the game. So the longer that you stick with that decision, the closer you're going to be to making money faster than your competition. So 3 through lines I'm going to give you examples of. So number 1 way to get attention is video. So you can do organic, you can do just regular posting, you can do paid ads. You can just do any kind of platform that you want, whatever you want to do, organic or paid, any platform. But you want to pick a method. Are you going to do organic on Instagram? Are you going to run Facebook ads and you're going to do paid, pay for speed, pay for attention, which is very wise, by the way. So pick which one you're going to do, and you're going to have to stick with it. You're going to have to refine your skills, build the skills, the fundamental skills, and then go back and refine it. So if one of your videos got, let's say you posted 5 videos in 5 days just to test out your messaging, and one of them got 2 likes and another one got 200 likes, then obviously that's where your ideal avatar found your messaging to be helpful. So you're going to want to go all in on that, and you're going to want to not stop until you see it monetize, meaning did it generate a lead for you? Did somebody send you a referral from it? Did you get a lot of comments on it? Did you use that maybe to build your email list? Maybe you dropped a lead magnet or something like that. I don't want to get too in the weeds about lead magnets and email list building, but if you know that your jam is for free 99 on Instagram, pick that platform, get really, really good at it until you see it create a closed client for you. Okay. So a lot of the questions I get as a coach is, Tiff, but shouldn't I be on all platforms? Like, what if someone's on LinkedIn and I'm not there? What if I'm on, there's all these people on TikTok and I'm not there? Pick one thing so that all that noise is just shiny objects. And next lesson is going to be about one-to-many. So I'll get into that in a second. But when you pick your one thing and you wait till it monetizes and you really get good at it and refine that skill, now you can rinse and repeat it and bring it onto the next platform. So pick one thing, that's your through line, go for it. So let's say your other through line is you're like, well, hey, you know what? I got pretty good at this organic stuff. I'm going to pick Facebook ads, Meta. So very easy for you to run something on Meta, and then it could goes to Facebook and Instagram. It's same. So if you want to now pay for speed, pay for attention, and that's going to be your second level through line. then you're going to want to sharpen your skills, understand the tech, check your Facebook budgeting, learn cost per registration, cost per click, how many views you got, download the Ads Manager app in Facebook, and you don't stop until that gives you a client. So let's say your next level tier is I want to learn email list building because now I know how to organically post a video. I know how to run a Facebook ad. I now have all the skills set, the tools that need to be into those systems like calendar links, proper calls to actions, things like that, right? But we're just talking about organic. Next level is taking those top performing videos, moving into Facebook ads, and then now you learn how to connect it to your CRM. So now you want to learn email list building. So now you can weave in, well, I know organic stuff now, so I'm going to put out a lead magnet. It's going to ask for someone's email. I'm going to tie it to my CRM. Wait, that actually really works. So now I'm going to run that same video, put money behind it so I can get there faster, build my email faster. What I just spieled off is exactly what I do and exactly what I teach. But if it's blowing your mind where you're like, wait, what the heck? Trust me, if you just write down organic Instagram, then you go to meta ads. Then you go to email list building and you learn all the intricate things on how to make those things better. You don't need to be like me where I was trying to learn to sell things on Amazon. I wanted a top, performing podcast and I wanted a book that was going to be a bestseller. And did I just say that? So I wanted all these things. So none of that can work if you're trying to do every single thing at once. If you want to find out how to maximize your workday, because all you can do is win for the day. Forget about like whatever's going to happen in the future. The present is where the change is going to happen. That's where the transformation is going to be. So if you want help with this, identifying your through lines, your needle movers, and getting through your workday, living in gratitude, celebrating your wins and successes, I got a really cool and easy daily sheet. I'll link it down below. And if you are a mortgage loan originator watching this, scroll up here somewhere and get access to my next live webinar. It's free. It's value. You're getting value right now. I'm teaching you how to get away from the shortcuts and how to actually build out just a few little things that can end up being really fruitful for you. So next thing I want to talk about is one-to-many marketing. When you learn these just a few strategies and you're like, okay, like how do I get more eyes on these videos? How do I get more viewers on my videos? How do I get my emails to get better open rates? So when you learn those skills, now you can constantly start thinking about how do I get more eyes on these? Because there's a difference between one-to-one marketing and one-to-a-few and one-to-many. So for example, if I'm going to do Facebook ads, it's one of my through lines, and I know that I got X amount of leads on $300 a month in ads, then now I'm going to take it to what's my one to many. I'm going to take it to $600 a month. And I'm going to obviously get, most likely in theory, double the leads. But before I just jump and do the shortcut, because some people will say, well, I spent $300, I got 7 leads and I closed 2 loans from it. So awesome. I'm going to spend 30,000 now on Facebook ads because in theory, the numbers should number. However, there's scalability with ads. So Meta, when you jump your budget from a certain ad per day, ad spend, and then you double, triple, quadruple it like a knee-jerk reaction, Facebook doesn't have enough time to spend the money to figure out the algorithm. They'll spend it for you, but it doesn't give them enough time if you take it from $5 a day to $50 a day because you're like, wow, that got me a lead, let's go. You have to slow down to speed up. So can you start to see how the shortcut is, well, I'm just going to pay for more money on ads. Well, that's not the way it works. You have to slow down, learn, like go on, hire a coach, hint, hint, hire a coach, go on YouTube, talk about like the ad spend scalability, start being resourceful and studying that. How do I get more people to see it in a slow and methodical way where it's not going to burn through my ad spend? So one-to-many marketing is great. But again, that pesky thing that keeps chasing us in our beautiful entrepreneurial spirit is looking for the shortcut, looking for the shortcut. So let's say that you got the third through line that we were talking about is email list building. You're like, hey, one to many. Tiff said, focus on these skills and I did it. And now one to many, I got to get more eyes on my email. I got more, get more eyes on my ads, and I want more people to watch my organic Instagram posting. Okay, well, the danger zone is that you start blasting your list too much because you get commission breath and you're like, ooh, that got me some leads. My open rate's through the roof. People must be loving it. And then your ego sets in and you start just killing your list. Like people are opting out left and right. Then you hurt your domain. Then you go, the too many people request to stop. They go on D&D and your domain is screwed. Okay. So the pitfalls are lesson number one, stop chasing the shiny objects. Learn the fundamentals instead. Number two is one too many. How do I get eyes on those through lines that I built in, those skills, those tools, those knowledge that I have acquired without chasing the shortcut? And number three is don't let your ego get in the way, right? Don't start blasting your list because you think everybody loves me, everybody loves me. Okay. That's not the case. So just because your open rate went up and you got some leads going, still stay in the game slowly, methodically, strategically, because that's how you scale. If you look at any business, it is so rare that the dot-commers, I know I inherited a lot of loan officers when I was processing loans in the early 2000s. I got a lot of dot-commers that they thought they were rich bish and they were like, that's it, this is amazing. And now they're doing loans because they lost all their money. Okay. So, and it's funny because loans in real estate, it seems like that's where we get the people that like couldn't cut the mustard, as my Nana would say, elsewhere. And so now we get to inherit them and they don't know what the heck they're doing. And they think like this is the next get rich quick shortcut, right? So there's a lot of pitfalls between like your ego getting in the way and chasing that next best thing and not really building the fundamentals. Okay. So you've got to do that because there is no such thing as shortcuts and there is such a thing as consistency equals currency. Stay the game. Money likes speed, but wealth loves true time in the game. So I hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe. And if you like this video, go check out my other ones. If you're a mortgage loan originator, there's specific ones that give you training that will help you make more money, feel better about yourself, go into your marketing messaging like a boss that you are, and go look for those videos. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.